Hello there, my fellow stars! It's Vindictus here with another video, and today we are here with a new type of game. If you guys are new to my channel and have not seen this game yet, because I quit it for a while, this game is called Vindictus. It's an MMORPG that's free on Steam, or else you could just get from from its original site. This game is really amazing, so if you're into MMOs or into the old style, like mercenary and royal guard type of thing and you love stories, this is the MMORPG. And also you can play it with a controller. You control it in such a unique way considering the way I've been playing MMORPGs for a little bit. It's kind of like Black Desert but in a fully different way. It's a really cool game. It's free. You don't have to buy it. The only thing you do have to buy it is for like stuff so you can customize your character or just buy stuff from the shop. So most things like definitely are free on this game. So go ahead and check out this game. Before I get into it, I'm gonna say if you guys do enjoy this episode, be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget if you want the series to keep going, because this is gonna be the first episode. I want to make sure that you guys support it as much as you can, because I kind of want to get back into this. As like we don't have very many series, and I kind of want to do another game than just MC all the time, because I know MC can get really old considering all YouTubers I know have been doing other games along with their MC stuff. So I decided let's just add another game so we don't have all MC and it could be a little bit different. So be sure to hit the like button if you guys are new and you love this game. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you aren't sure yet. Watch through the whole thing and then be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can keep up to the latest stuff that I bring out, either MC or a live stream of whatever I play, and you guys will get to keep an eye on this whole thing. So I decided to go with Lynn today. She's a really cool character. She just got a new weapon. When I kind of quit this game for a while, I came back and realized she had a new cool weapon, and I decided let's do a close range combat character. Because if you guys didn't know, they're way more fun to record than while I was recording earlier. I was recording Eevee, which is kind of a magic user. I could have used Scythe, but I'm really terrible with Scythe with that character, so yeah, I went with Lynn. So we're back into the series, and I really hope you guys will enjoy this because I really love this game, and I'm going to be reading all the dialogue, and I really love this character too. So first things first, we got to customize her and give her the look I want. So I kind of want her to look like Takeful, how she looks in the actual game that we play, which is MC, of course. So she's going to have, of course, the brown hair. This actually does look like her brown hair that's already in MC, so it's perfect. And then we're gonna go with her eye color, which is also brown, probably that type of brown, or maybe like a little bit lighter. Yeah, I think this is like the perfect brown if I had to choose it. So that kind of looks like more of Cakeful in game, like my actual Minecraft account. If you didn't know, it's called Cakeful. But we're gonna be calling ourselves it's Vintrix in this one too. So you could actually change your body side too, but I'm gonna go with like small. I'm gonna go with like a pretty small character. I don't know, because I kind of like the speed effect of a smaller character. It makes them go faster. So maybe her shoulders could be about there, and her height could be more shorter. So if you guys didn't know, if you change the height of the character, height has effective abilities like taller characters have a slightly larger attack range, and if you're slower, you're slightly faster. So I kind of like the faster more than the stronger, so I'm going with that. So this is going to be our character we're going to be starting with. Every character has their own story, so I'm going to be reading through that too, because we actually have a story to start with. And hopefully this episode will come out enjoyable. I'm going to be sure I commentate during the actual battles. We're going to be doing one mission per episode, so yeah, this is pretty much just an introduction episode, so be sure to show this one a lot of support if you want me to keep going. So this is actually on a different server than the other one, because the other one was too full, so I went to the second server, which is, I believe, Europe it's called. So yeah, I run pretty good ping on here, so we should be able to do well. So that name is available, so we're going to create her, and yes. Here we are into this game. I'm really excited. My sister looks stunning as she gazed into the mirror, styling her hair. Well, beautiful, you are the most beautiful in the world. My sister would smile and ruffle my hair whenever I said that. My mother sent me to spirit lessons ever since I was little, because I was so weak. My spirit teacher was a man a year or two younger than my sister. My sister would often come to my lessons and watch me. I like how she would smile at my teacher. And also how she would smile, like how he would smile back. I hoped that things would work out between them. And I thought that they would. When my sister found out she was being married off, she cried and cried and cried. Why don't you just run away? Some things are just beyond our control. I hear the country she was marrying into had 10 times the military force of ours. Even if she prepared for marriage, she didn't want my sister would smile at me. So how can you smile at a time like this? Why? A few years later, my sister returned to the castle. She was sick and tuberculosis or something like that. I don't know how to say that. Her face was gone, and I thought she was still the most beautiful person in the world. She passed away a few days later. During that moment, my spirit teacher was holding her hand. He did not attend her funeral. That night, he vanished. A little later, a messenger came from the east. He said that the soldier from this country had attempted to assassinate their king. It was an act of rebellion. He also demanded an apology from my mom for sending such a frail bride. My mother shook her head, and then the messenger stated that she'd be forgiven if she sent another bride. That night, my mother came to my room holding a knife. One flash of her blade and my hair fell to the floor. My daughter, the princess, has died today. Flee with the rest of the citizens. Mother didn't even say goodbye. I'm so glad I taught you how to use a spear. I left the castle with shortened hair. I could hear the shouting of soldiers of the east on my heels. As my hair regrew, I hardened my resolve. I would get stronger. I am Lynn, Princess of the Lost Kingdom. Later, a campfire burned brightly. A man threw wood before asking, "So, what's a kid like you doing here?" "What's that old man like you doing here?" "Old man? What? I'm only 20. I'm not a kid either." Okay, you win. So what's a young lady like you doing here?" "Searching for someone strong." You don't say. How come?" "I have something to reclaim." "Yeah, maybe that you're looking for is me. I'm a lot stronger than I look." Lynn snickered and stood up to go. That's my cue to exit. "I'm Lynn. It was nice to meet you. My name is Lan." "Well, Lan, if you're really as strong as you think you are, we're bound to meet again." "You could count on it. Take care, Lynn." Lan shook Lynn's hand with a smile. The chirping birds would hear echoing throughout the forest. So as you guys can see, her story is very beautiful. So pretty much her sister was married off, and she was kind of sick when she came back. So I really love that story. Like the stories they're written, all characters, if you're wondering, have a different story to them. So if you're planning on playing this game, I'll go look at those stories because they all have different beginner stories and they're all amazing. So we're gonna start the prologue.
Get it together, rookie. What's going on?
We got him cornered.
Ready the ballista! Blades, advance! Yes, sir! Teve, it's dangerous. Move out of the way.
Teve, what are you doing?
Aiden, please give me some time. He's not usually this violent. I'll talk to him.
People's lives are in danger. That's no longer the town's guardian. It's just a monster. Move aside.
But
Let us handle this. Reload, Ballista. Reload!
Oracle, we don't have much time.
Marek, don't you trust me? I must go up there. He's frightened. He's terrified. I can hear his voice.
All right. But I go with you. Merrick, grab some men and follow.
Yes, sir. Follow the captain.
Wait! Don't move. Fomorian emblem. What is this doing here?
Ambush! Over there! Funnels! Rookie, protect the Oracle.
Alright, so I kind of just muted myself so you guys would get to see the whole thing of the actual intro. So if you, I really like how this like prologue is animated and everything. It's a really awesome prologue, and that's what I love about Vindictus 2 is it has very amazing like animated scenes to it. Just like that one. We're probably not gonna be seeing one in a while, but we'll be seeing like a few in like the future of like this game because they're all really amazing. I don't know why, but I really love Teve for some odd reason, even though like I don't know, it's probably because how innocent she is throughout the game. But right now we just gotta protect Teve, and this is pretty much just the tutorial, so it tells you how to do everything, how the movements work. So if you're pretty confused, don't worry, the game does give you a tutorial right after that prologue. And the reason why I'm completing this is just so that we could get to the ending of the prologue, and you guys go to see the rest of what happens. Even though I started this once before, you guys probably have seen this, so I'm really sorry if you guys have. But I think this should be like a better commentary overwords of instead of how I used to commentate. I used to not commentate so well, so that's why I decided to restart too. Is so that you guys have a series to start on with a way better commentary. So we're gonna see this. Looks like Teve passed out from when that fell, so now we gotta pick her up. So let's just pick up the collapsed Oracle, and we gotta run because this building is pretty crumbly, considering that spider up there is kind of just going crazy. So yeah, we just gotta run to the top. I really like the tutorial for how like even you could just get to pick her up and all that stuff. You get to carry her to the top. It's just so much went into this game, like a lot went into it, as you can tell. Just putting Teve in like with this whole thing, it's just gotta tell you, it's probably all the work put into actually putting a like an NPC into this type of thing would be really hard. So we are finally at the top, so.
It's all right now. It's all right. Shh. you attack? Tell me. Why were you so scared? Who did what? Who?
Alright, so you guys got to see that bit of the prologue, which is really cool. If you guys are wondering, Teve could actually understand what things like this are saying. Because, you know, Oracle is like the thing closest to the goddess, so she can understand what spiders and birds and all that stuff are saying. So, yeah, Windshort was trying to tell her something, but as you can see, he lost control once again. Which is making you wonder what's going on with Windshort and why is he acting like this. You can tell Teve cares really, like, big time for him. Whoop, he just knocked me down. Gotta get back up and start fighting out. Oh, they start firing the ballistas. What does this attack do? Oh yeah, it's that attack. So as you guys see, we get our first few attacks in this, but it's only for the tutorial run that you get these attacks. Other than later, you have to relearn them. So we're now on to this part. So I'll leave you guys to watch this. Actually, I can talk through a little bit of this. So he's gonna go running up the bell tower. I've seen this so many times, but I still enjoy watching it considering how much work was put into this. You just gotta admire how much work they put into making this. So, yep, they're all shooting at him. As you can see, all the ballista arrows are sticking them. Just getting hit a few more times. And there goes the poor tower. And there goes the giant spider. Oh no. Here comes the most brutal thing ever, guys. The most brutal death ever for a giant spider like him. And there goes the bell. Well, this is no longer a bell tower, is it?
Are you hurt? Hang on. I'll get you out. Please.
You're awake. Yesterday at the bell tower. Teve looks away, her eyes full of tears. I didn't have the chance to thank you. It's because of you that I'm even alive, and yet... Teve shakes her head gently. Never mind that. Please, what is your name? It's Vindictus? That's a good name. Teve lets her hand drop. Oh, I wish I could have saved him too. You ask who she means. She looks a little startled. Why, the spider, of course. Who else? Teve looks towards the window and looks out. He didn't mean to, you know. He's not usually like that, but he was scared. There's evil taking hold of the land. I don't quite understand it yet, but I feel as if I should. Teve's voice suddenly pained. Teve turns from the window. I almost forgot, you're one at the mercenary outpost. I have duties to perform as well. The townspeople must be rattled from yesterday. I must attend to them. Find Merrick at the mercenary outpost. He is a sub-captain or an assistant leader or a veteran or... Teve looks overwhelmed as she tries to remember. In any case, he is a member of the Crimson Blade mercenaries. You should be able to find him at the mercenary outpost right now. I'll see you again soon. And Thank you. Ah, I didn't tell you about the mercenary outpost. Alright, so it's just telling me which direction we need to go, so instead of selecting our character, we're going to go straight to the town. So I really like how much work was put into this game. It has beautiful graphics, it's very beautiful. If you guys didn't know, this game was actually originally made in Korean. So, like in Korea. So yeah. I would say they did very well with this game. I love this game and will always love this game. And I'm proud that they keep adding like all these new things. Like Lynn's new weapon, I think you guys are gonna love it because I actually really love the new weapon. I was gonna go with the other new character from a while ago. She was new at least. I was gonna go with her, but I decided Lynn because I really like the umbrella. And it's not too overpowered either. So it looks like there's a little event going on with the little puppy. If you guys didn't know, there's like events like that. But it's actually a Season 3 event, which I'm not really in right now. We're at Season 1, so we're just starting our adventure. Alright, it's just telling me about lag and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. So now we're tromping our way to the mercenary outpost, and I really like how she walks. If you guys didn't know, if you guys are a joyful type of character, like a really joyful person who express their feelings like this, or like that, like she's a really overhyped character. I really love her because she's just the most joyful character you would meet, and she skips wherever she walks, which is really adorable. I think she kind of fits my personality a little bit. Not gonna lie. Members of the Crimson Blade are there. Couldn't speak there. Members of the Crimson Blade argue with a woman in a silver plate. This case falls under justification of the Royal Army. We're taking command. Not happening. Cohen's under the protection of the Crimson Blade mercenaries. The Royal Army outranks the band of rage-tagged mercenaries if you will vacate the premises. The Crimson Blades will not abandon Cohen just because you showed up with fancy proclamation. Where were you in the battle of the giant spider yesterday? In Rochester? Because we were here. We were protecting our town. The two are too busy arguing to pay you any heed. Oh boy. They have quite the, relationship, I guess you could say? I don't know. What a way to welcome you to the Blades. You're the merc who went up in the bell tower yesterday, right? That was very brave. We mercenaries have our own rules. Take your royal leash back to Rochester and shove up your... Choose your words carefully, mercenary. I have an entirety of Rochen's garrison at my bidding, and they are remarkably less level-headed than I. Kira sighs. What a mess. Let's go wait in the back. She pulls the storm door closed behind you. Much better. Those two are giving me a headache. The Crimson Blades and the Royal Army have never been on good terms, and having the captain injured isn't helping. The nerve of those royal fools, barging into our town and treating us like children playing at war. I'm sorry for intruding, but we have good reason. If it isn't you here, Ellie. Sorry. Okay, that's okay, but it's Ellis. I know. Ellie is a nickname, a term of endearment. It suits you, and it's much cuter. I'm not cute. I'm a man. Ellis glances at you with a flustered look on his face. The Royal Army isn't here to drive you away. If anything, yesterday's incident proves that we should work together. But I hate it when you make sense. Kira looks at you. She extends a hand to you. I'm sorry about the harrowing introductions. I'm Kira, and that's Ellie. My name is Ellis. Okay, relax, Ellis. Anyway, Merrick is supposed to train rookies like you, but he's obviously preoccupied given the circumstances. Yeah, that's pretty fired up over there, if you ask me. Get a nice drink of water, because my throat's a little bit dried out. So she's telling us about the mercenary training site where we could train. We used to be able to use basic training there, but take care of woodmen. Yep. However, things are complicated. Originally, our mercenary training site is at Perilous Ruins. Perilous Ruins is the Gnoll's base. We used to be pretty friendly with them, so it didn't matter much if we bumped into each other. But since tensions between us is high now, it's gotten dangerous. Whew, what should we do? There's no point in worrying more about it. Let's just go to the training site by ourselves. That is our facility anyway, so we don't really need to mind them. Mercenary training site is at Perilous Ruins. You could see it when you get to the boat at the dock. You're asking about boats, okay. So she's just telling us about the whole thing of, you know, the boat, which I already know about. So, let's return safely to I'll be waiting, so. Looks like we're heading on our first mission of the actual thing. So this is pretty much like a tutorial run too, so you could at least learn a little bit more. But what I'm wondering is, no, I haven't gotten to it yet. But I will get into this thing that's going on right now. Lynn, is it you? At last. Oh, it's not Lynn. So they have this event going on right now, so if you actually choose Lynn right now, you get a box in the box, which means if you level up as a Lynn, you get this thing right here, and it gives you items throughout your leveling, and this is like all the leveling stuff. But it looks like it already expired, so don't think it's really gonna help me right now. But we do have some stuff in here which I'll organize soon, probably off camera. Don't really want to organize it on camera, considering we could just do it all off camera anyway. So we're gonna run to our mission, which is just like they said on the board. We just gotta click here, short progression mode, and then click here. Mercenary training site, it just tells you what to do, which is very helpful. And we could depart, because this is a solo mission, of course, considering it's the first and you're kind of learning how the boat works. So since I already know how the boat works, considering I do have higher level characters, I used to play this a lot, pretty soon we won't be using the boats. Around 11, we should be able to like do it from not the boats, and we should be doing a lot faster. But for now, we're just scrubs, so we'll be taking that. So if you guys are actually really into MMORPGs, I would recommend this game. It's really fun. It's kind of like playing a video game. You could actually use a controller to play this, which is very cool. But we don't have our new weapon yet, as you guys know. I'm a little bit lower leveled. So right now we're using her main weapon that she starts with, called the glaive, I believe. No, it's spear. Yeah, the glaive. I almost forgot what it was. But she got spear training, so she learned how to use a glaive. Kind of funny that they call it spear sometimes, but in game it's called a glaive. Then what we're going to be learning soon is the new weapon, which is really cool looking. It's actually, it looks like an umbrella, but it's much more powerful than you guys think. If you guys think of like a character with the umbrella, but instead it has like blades on it, and it's just super powerful. It's pretty much what it is. So this is just teaching us how to use a spear, so I'm just going to take out these monsters while I'm here. Just all basically one-shot mobs, easy peasy. No struggle at all. So pretty soon we should be on, ready to go. So I think we should be able to do this very easily. I don't think this is the longest mission, so I'm probably going to do a second one in this, just so that we can get a little bit further. This is going to be the only episode with 2 missions, because I don't think we like want it to be that long, but I don't know, guys. Maybe this will be 1 mission. I actually don't know how much we are into minutes, or yeah. Let's see. So we're only 29, but I believe after this I should be able to do a good wrap up. But now we got this guy looking at us all menacingly, super angry, gonna roar. Yep, I knew it. He seems so happy to see us. Man, what a nice introduction. It's nice to meet you too, Wolftail. Let's be best friends now. Even if I am stabbing you with my glaive, we can still be friends, alright? Let's just take it nice and gently. Ow, rude. You don't headbutt me? I'll destroy you for that. You're gonna take it now. Woo! Now it's time for the scene where they take all the screenies of my character looking epic. But she's not looking too epic in those pictures. Could have done a little bit better with the posing, I'm sorry, but a little bit better. Maybe someday we'll get those epic poses we need. But we just took that out, and look at that, we finished the daily mission at the same time. That is pretty sweet. I'm not going to be saving any of those screenshots, because I think I already have enough screenshots of other characters I still need to go through on other stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead. We're just going to go back. And we're gonna return what we just did, pretty much. So we're gonna go talk to Kira at the mercenary outpost again. And we're gonna go see what's going on. So let's see what she has to say. Amazing, it's Vintrix. You ended up in an actual battle during a training exercise. But you weren't even phased. You performed marvelously. Wow, it's Vintrix. You are sure something. Sure something. I think that's what I meant. No wonder why everyone says you're a rising star. You've just arrived and you're already a threat to my position. Haha. Since you're doing well, I want to teach you more. Do you remember the skill you have used during mercenary training? Yes, the active skill? Of course I do. I just used it like twice during that battle. The active skill? Iron Flag skill. This skill unleashes a shockwave towards the enemy, at the front. It can be used for checking enemies at the middle range, yeah. And it can be used for the combination with another skill. You remember how to use it, right? Select skill, yep, already know how to do that. Progress, you learn skills and expand your options and strategies in battle. Well, the next job we need to do is, what should we do? Huh? I can't hear them anymore. Oh yeah, we should go see what's going on. Just leave. We won the battle without your help. This is our matter to handle. This is beyond your capacity, mercenary. They're still arguing. This discussion is over and you should go. This is going nowhere. I must speak with your captain face to face. No can do. He's recovering from a serious injury, but I can assure you he'll tell you the exact thing I have. Or he might just ignore you completely. He's got no more love for you royals than I do. Enough of your vitriol. I don't know. Mercenary, I'll return when your captain is recovered, and he'll hear about this. Cadet, follow me. Yes, ma'am. But bye, everyone. Alice gives you a slight nod, then scrambles after Gwen. Humph, bluffing coward, the lot of them. Merrick. Kara glances at you and jabs Merrick in the ribs. Ow! What the hell, Kara? Oh, it's Vintrix. Good to meet you. I'm Merrick. You might have seen me yesterday. Which, by the way, the entire mercenary group owes you a great debt for saving the Oracle. The captain is still in bed. He would also thank you. Welcome to the mercenaries. Let's go to the training site and start your... Actually, I've already been there. When did that happen? It was the substitute chief fighting against the knight. Did everything end well? Some gnolls were black in the access training site, so we ended up fighting instead of training. Gnolls were at the training site? That's never happened before. What should we do now? The captain still isn't available. I'll need to provide direction. But I don't think I have enough information. Let's investigate Perilous Winds further. It's Vintrix. Do you recognize this by any chance? This is what the captain found yesterday before the gnolls ambushed him. What bothers me is the red symbol. You have seen it before, haven't you? Yeah, we have. It was on the spider too, if you think about it. It's the mark of the Formers. But that makes no sense. The gnolls left the Formers. Exactly. The Formers are an evil race that declared war on humans long ago. Gnolls have no part of their war. But that didn't stop them from attacking us. That's why I want you to look into the ruins. It's Vintrix. Go to Perilous Ruins and investigate the gnolls. See what we've got, rookie. Alright. So that's going to be for today. So if you guys want to see this, be sure to hit that like button. Show me all the support you guys can. And if you guys are new, be sure to hit the like button. And also... Oh, I don't know why I said... Did I say hit the like button? I don't know. But be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can keep up to my latest content that comes out daily. And also be sure to hit the notification button. So not only for videos, but for also live streams that you may not want to miss. So that was a very interesting episode. We have been through at least the first part of this area, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode. I hope you guys do like this character that I've chosen, the more closer combat type of character. These episodes are going to be a lot longer than my Minecraft episodes, so yeah. be sure to do that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video live stream. My voice is dying and I need a drink, so see you, my fellow stars.